Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I have a little bit of a different setup today, and that is because I got another trunk from Nordstrom's Trunk Club. They sent this one to me for the month of May, which I requested. And for those of you who are not familiar with Trunk Club and how it all works, I have a detailed video that I've done previously with my last Trunk Club haul, and it explains the whole process and how you go about getting yourself a trunk. So I will link that video below as well. All right, so let's dive in. Okay, so here's my box, my trunk. I'm gonna pop it open and we're just gonna quickly go through the items and I'll organize them a little bit, and then I'll get started on the try on and see how that all works out. All right, okay, swimsuit. So I did get a swimsuit. I believe this is a one piece, so I don't think I'm gonna try these on, so I'll just go ahead and open them. And we'll just get a quick look at the swimsuit, and then later in the video I will let you know if it fit me and if I'm gonna keep it or not. Okay, so this is a really pretty blue one piece, it looks like. Yes, okay. All right, so this kind of checks all the boxes for me personally. I love the detail on it. Try to get it close up for you. That is the front. So it looks like it's really got a low cut in the front, but with all this seems like it will cover everything it needs to cover. Halter, and then I hope you can see this in the back. I'm gonna try to open it up. The back has a really cool detail as well. If you can see those strings. These are knotted, so it doesn't look like anything I have to tie. It looks like it just slides right on. And it looks like it stops at a reasonable area, so it's gonna cover everything it needs to cover in the back as well. I have a feeling I'm going to love this swimsuit. So I will try that on and I will give you an update on that one. Okay, this says swimsuit bottoms in navy. I'm not sure what that means, so I'll put this to the side and see. Okay, here's a dress. All right, that should be interesting to try on. Navy and white. Looks like I got a couple more packages. I'm not gonna open everything because this video would be too long if I did. This is an Eliza J periwinkle blue dress, so I will rip that open and try that one on. I'm sure I can get most of the dresses on at least. Here's my bulk of my package. And this is a white top of some sort. We'll find that out. Jeans, this is what I wanted to try on. This, I believe, was a tank top when I saw the preview. Some sort of a halter or tank top or something. And then a red dress, which should be interesting. I don't know if I've ever owned something red, so I'll try that on. Okay, this is a swimsuit top. I don't see bottoms to it though. Looks cute, but it does not match the bottoms that they sent me. So, must have been some sort of a mix-up. These clearly do not match. So I will email my stylist and see what happened with that. That's interesting. Okay, and ooh, okay, shoes. Sam Edelman says. And I apologize on my last Trunk Club. I don't think that I showed enough of the shoes. I may have done it at the end of the video, but I realized I don't think I opened them at the beginning. So we all want to see what shoes we're getting. Okay. Okay, the stylist has my number. These are so cute. Oh my gosh, look at the detail on the back with the Sam Edelman and the bottom. Oh, okay. So these should be fun to try on. All right, so my total amount of items is one pair of shoes, 3 dresses, a pair of jeans, 2 tops, and the mix up with the swimsuit. So this should be pretty quick. I will throw some dresses on and I'll reset up my area and I'll come right back. All right, so that does it for the try on. I know you're probably wondering what happened to the red dress, but let me just show you. It was frankly too small. It was cute in theory, but I really couldn't figure out a way to get it on. I know that it probably would have fit, but I would have had to unbutton all of these tiny buttons, and I'm just not a fan of that. That's not something that I'm gonna wanna do every single time I get dressed. And I had hopes for it because it has a little bit of that stretchy ruching in the back, but there was just no way to get it on. And then once I got to look at it, it's actually really, really thin, and the quality just isn't there. And it has that rough kind of polyester texture. Quite frankly, I've ordered much cheaper dresses from Amazon that have been the same or even a little bit better quality. And this dress was listed at $79. So it really just didn't make sense for me to even want to bother to try to get a larger size or fuss with the buttons. So that's why we didn't see that. And then the top was also a no-go for me. I know I said that or pointed down on that, but I just didn't know if you quite got why. Again, the fabric is a little bit lacking. It's just not very breathable or comfortable, but the top, literally, that's the bust right there, right between everything. That happens. And then the bottom, let's see if I can hold it up properly for you. So as you're wearing it, the bottom literally flies open. So if it was a gust of breeze or if I turned too quickly, you would see my entire torso. And you know, I'm just not there in life right now. That's not what I want to show off. So this is definitely a no-go. And I believe this was not that cheap either. No, this was $49. So unfortunately, I think this trunk was probably a bust. I believe I'm going to send everything back. So between those two items not working at all and being too pricey, the mix up with the two swimsuits that I was supposed to get to try on, and I'm not going to bother with trying on half of a swimsuit. It's not worth it. The blue swimsuit, the one piece that I put up in the beginning, it's beautiful, beautiful, but I think it's more for like a romantic getaway, more so than, you know, a trip to the pool with families and kids, which is what I do 90% of the time. So I have something similar to it already, so it didn't really justify the $120 price tag for me to get basically a repeat swimsuit that I'm only gonna wear a couple times this summer. So unfortunately, I think that's gonna go back. The jeans were not there. They were pretty low cut and actually a little bit too stretchy in the waist. So that poses a problem when I bend down or I'm leaning over to get something. I just didn't like the fit there. And I also don't like the whiskering on, you know, jeans too much right here unless they're extremely worn like the ones that I have on right now. So those are going back as well. That was a little bit of a bust. The white top just wasn't flattering and I don't really feel like I need a boat neck top. And then the dresses, the navy one was beautiful, but it was so short and I have long legs. So, you know, I kind of try to go by the French style manual, and the shorter the dress, the flatter the heels should be. So I think it was meant to be worn with these, and there was just no way I'd walk around like that and feel comfortable. I actually put it on with flats and I still wasn't comfortable. I was fussing with it, pulling it down a lot. But if you like a shorter dress, I would recommend maybe looking at that if you were interested in it. Maybe if your legs are not quite as long, or, you know, if you're not afraid to wear that style of a dress. It was beautiful. It was really well made, well structured, and actually had a lot of stretch in it, even with having all of the white detail. So I enjoyed that dress. I think it's pretty. I didn't think it looked terrible on me, but as far as the length, again, I'm just not there. And the blue dress as well, the other blue dress with the longer sleeves, it felt really good. It actually had a lot of stretch in it, but yet had all that structuring. So I felt like it could even be worn to work or something like that. But I'm looking more for summer clothes right now, and where we live here in the Central Valley, there's no way I'm gonna wear a dress like that during the summer. It is just too hot. And I was getting warm in it already, and it's only in the 80s here. So if you're maybe wearing it in an office environment or indoors, it'd be great for summer, but it's just not needed for me at this point in the game. And last but not least, these shoes are amazing, amazing. Again, it's all about the shoes for me with these trunk clubs, I think. I love these shoes. They were a little bit too tight though, so I'm just gonna have to decide if this is something I really need for the summer. If it is, I will send them back and exchange them for a larger size. I'll size up a little bit. For your reference, these were a 9.5. I primarily wear a 9.5, but sometimes have to go up to a 10 depending on the style of shoe. And with the pointy toe on this, they felt tight and I felt like I really needed a 10 in these. So that may be something to consider if you want to think about ordering these. Order maybe one, you know, a half size up if you're kind of in between sizes like I am as well. But they're beautifully made and were pretty comfortable. They have padding in them. I love them. Love yellow. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. Again, I'm gonna link everything below as well, just in case you wanna go to Nordstrom and check out online, you know, the prices of everything and whatnot. But I will have everything listed individually with prices in my description box. I hope you liked this video, and I do plan to get other trunks, maybe one more in the summer, one more in the fall. So I will post videos about that as well. And make sure you subscribe and you like this video if it's something that was enjoyable or informative to you. And until then, we'll see you soon. Bye.